guys, it's Mind Gamer here, and I'm playing some Black Ops 2 with my baby, as I like to call it, the Vector K10. So I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about YouTubers talking about how their life is going bad, and Woody Gamer's tag kind of got me thinking about how life kind of can be bad for every single person. Everyone does have ups and downs of life, and everyone does have problems with their life, and it can include going to the hospital. It could be mentally, it could be anything. So I was thinking, mine today, I was wondering what has actually gone wrong in my life. I mean, my life's pretty good, and it's not like Woody's gamer tag where I'm threatening I was going to kill myself, but I am only 15. But what I'm going to talk about is the build up and the time I got my diabetes. So basically, start off for a couple days before I got diagnosed. I was only 14 back then, which is a year ago, February 28th, as I remember it. I was feeling a bit off. I was drinking a lot, which meant I went to the toilet quite a lot. I was feeling sick, and I was very sick for a couple days. So, as my mum was a diabetic, she noticed something. I may have been acting a bit weird sometimes, but so my mum did my blood sugar, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you prick your finger to get blood coming out of your fingers. You only do it by the side because I don't know why you can't do it on the the fingertips. So I did it, and I was 24.7, I think. Now that may not mean a lot to any average person, but to a diabetic or a doctor or nurse, that's quite a high blood sugar. And if you have a very high one, that could lead to amputation, eyesight loss, loads of things really. If it could get a lot worse as well. You could die from it if you treat it poorly. But yeah, so mine's been quite good at the moment. So I did it, and I was, obviously, as I said, I was 24.7, and my mum was sat in the room. She was shaking. She didn't know what to do because she didn't want anyone else in the family experiencing what she had. She wanted all our lives to be as good as we can, and that's alright. And having diabetes is not the way to go. I mean, there's a lot worse feelings, like I've seen Calix, he had cancer when he was only a little boy, and that could be very distressing, especially as a little boy, because you haven't lived your life to the full. But he's got rid of it, and he's a good commentator and good YouTuber. He's very funny as well, and some of his videos are still quite touching. So back to the my story. So my mum called the nurse, and we thought, let's stay one more day and see what it was like. Woke up, my mum woke me up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Done my blood sugar, was still about 25. At the moment I thought they were joking, and that led to me thinking, oh, a day off school, that sounds nice. But to be honest, I would have rather gone to school for one day than to get diabetes. It's not nice. But so the next day I went to the hospital. I didn't know what to expect. I had my blood pressure done. I had some blood taken from me, and I had to sleep in the hospital. I'll tell you a story about when I had the blood coming off of me, coming out of my body. Basically, I nearly fainted. I felt cold. I felt horrible. They took about 3 tubes of my blood, and at that moment, that's the most that's ever been taken from me. I felt horrible. I felt ill after that. But to be honest, what you have to do is you just gotta laugh about it. And after I done it, I was feeling horrible, and I just said to my mum, "Oh, I could really use a ham sandwich right now," because diabetes. With life, you get something, and you just have to move on. You can't just give it away like a cold, or a headache. Sorry, not a cold, a headache. You can't get rid of it. Life is just rubbish, basically. it's a pile of shit, basically, to put it bluntly. And people that live their lives great, like a footballer maybe, they have a great life. They earn about 250 grand a week if you're Ronaldo, and you get to live in a nice house and you play what you enjoy. But so staying in the hospital, I was in there only for a day, and sleeping in a hospital is the worst thing I could ever have done. I hate sleeping in hospitals. It's also the smell, the atmosphere, the people inside. Nothing wrong with him. I was in the children's ward because I was only 14, but there was like babies crying. I couldn't get to sleep. I had a sleepless night that night, and plus I had something in my hand which I had to use for you taking blood from me. And I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to sleep on that side because it was just so bad, and I didn't like it. So yeah. So as I got to the hospital, which the last thing you want to do is think about school. A teacher came along with loads of books, and she said, "Well, what do you enjoy at school?" So, history, I guess. And then she gave me some massive history book I had to look at, and I was just thinking, I'm doing this. I was just on Facebook the whole time, doing what I do normally. But I got a lot of support from my family and friends, really, which was always nice. It's just nice from everyone to be doing that for you. I guess that's it, really, for my diabetes. I can't just start saying how you should feel sorry for me, because I'm sure there's probably people out there who are starving, who have no food, who are dying of cancer, and diabetes is only a little thing compared to all of them, but still it's a disability, and you got to live with it, and you can't just give it away like a headache, like I said. And well, that's coming to the end, really, of what I was going to say. So that's just a little video of me saying that's the only bad thing that's ever happened in my life. My life's pretty good at the moment, except for my grades. My grades aren't exactly the best, but I mean, Willie's gamertag was saying his grades were best. Now he's got a master's degree, he's got good grades, and I don't know what it's like in America, but in England, a master's degree is very good. So I'm going to talk about how I enjoy Black Ops 2 for the remaining amount or a minute, just to lighten up my commentary, because I want to fill in a minute and I want to make it as long as possible. The Black Ops 2 multiplayer I find actually quite fun, and I find enjoyable. I find it so much better than Modern Warfare 3. The spawns are bad, I admit the spawns are bad, but some of the guns as well are a bit overpowered. They're a bit like the MSMC, I think it's called. That's quite a annoying gun if you're coming face to face with it, but it's good to use, I guess. So it is coming to the end of my video. Please, if you like this video, please like the videos. It helps so much. And that's it from me, and thank you.